Elias feels trouble in the town of the dead tonight.
Elias worries too much. Don Sereno bets the fireworks simply misbehaved.
The fireworks ended an hour ago. Elias feels a different kind of spark tonight, Don Sereno.
Abuela Rosita has played through storms and fireworks, but that light feels wrong. Doña Maravilla hates when bad omens interrupt good business. Tia Ramira hopes the fireworks are done so Nico Alvarez can finally come home.
Nico Alvarez will only stay out a little longer. Just long enough to see the last lights.
Nico Alvarez thinks adventure is more important than dinner again.
That flame looks like it is trying to open a door.
Elias believes that door may swing both ways, and something living is about to cross.
Tonight, Nico Alvarez finally discovers whether the stories about the land of the dead are true.
Nico Alvarez must honor family first, adventure later.
The air feels different around these petals tonight.
Tia Ramira promises the dead can hear prayers without Nico Alvarez chasing ghosts.
Maybe the ghosts are chasing Nico Alvarez instead.
Something is not normal with the petals tonight, and Tia Ramira does not like strange magic.
The door the legends mentioned is opening, and Nico Alvarez can see it.
If a door opens, Tia Ramira decides who walks through it, not curiosity.
Tia Ramira, the door just decided for Nico. Nico Alvarez and Tia Ramira.
Elias sees visitors falling straight out of the sky, and those visitors look very alive.
Don Sereno greets the guests of gravity with style. Nico Alvarez really should have listened to Tia Ramira this time.
Tia Ramira demands to know who brought Tia Ramira and Nico Alvarez into this impossible place.
Elias did not invite Tia Ramira or Nico Alvarez, but Elias will help them return before dawn steals their way home.
Don Sereno promises that no one leaves the city of the dead without a proper serenade and a safe escort.
Abuela Rosita hears living heartbeats, where only bones usually rattle. Doña Maravilla will not let chaos blossom without supervision.
The land of the dead is beautiful, but Nico Alvarez does not want to stay forever.
Tia Ramira demands Elias finds a way to send family back before every flower disappears.
Elias senses one chance left. The bridge between worlds might be restored at the Grand Marigold Gate before the last bell.
Then Don Sereno will lead this little parade through the city, with flair and absolutely no falling off rooftops.
Abuela Rosita will wrap this journey in music, so fear has less room to breathe. Doña Maravilla knows the old paths to the Grand Marigold Gate, but rules forbid living feet there.
If rules say no, maybe courage can ask the rules to bend, just for tonight.
Tia Ramira agrees to walk this forbidden path, only if every bone here swears to protect Nico Alvarez with eternity.
Elias has swears by every star of Bajo Alvarez city that...
Don Sereno hereby opens tonight's grand tour of the afterlife. Mind the gaps. If Nico Alvarez survives this, every school story will sound boring forever.
Tia Ramira admits, this city of bones has more color than many living streets. Abuela Rosita will keep footsteps and heartbeats in rhythm for this long walk. The secret path to the Grand Marigold Gate avoids the main plazas and most nosy officials.
This alley remembers the first time the living crossed by accident, long before Nico Alvarez.
Nico Alvarez wonders how many living visitors never found the way home.
As long as Tia Ramira breathes, Nico Alvarez will not become a forgotten photo in this alley.
Behold, the Grand Marigold Gate district, where every departure becomes a legend.
Elias believes the main gate alone might still connect to the world of Nico Alvarez.
But the main gate demands perfect memory between both worlds, or the bridge will crumble.
If officials see living visitors, paperwork will last longer than one lifetime.
The land of the dead is bigger than any map in the stories of Nico Alvarez.
Tia Ramira is not as young as these happy bones, but Tia Ramira will climb as far as family requires.
If those helmets turn around, everyone must pretend to be part of a traveling mariachi troupe.
The rules fear chaos, yet chaos arrived tonight with the living and with Elias alike.
Music can speak where mouths must whisper. Perhaps the gate will listen to melody instead of law. This shortcut leads behind the main gate altar, where officials rarely look.
Every step away from the normal world makes Nico Alvarez strangely braver.
Courage is allowed, but caution is mandatory when ceilings try to steal hats.
The bridge between worlds stands ready, but the connection to the ofrenda of Nico Alvarez looks blurred and unstable.
The memory of home for Nico Alvarez flickers like a candle in the wind.
This circle amplifies connection when two worlds listen to the same song. If Tia Ramira in the living world and spirits here share one melody of memory, the bridge may stabilize long enough. Nico Alvarez remembers the song Tia Ramira always sings when missing grandparents. Tia Ramira will share that song here, so ancestors and Nico Alvarez both feel the same home. Abuela Rosita carries the melody of Tia Ramira across this canyon. Tia Ramira sings this for every ancestor who still holds Nico Alvarez in gentle memory. Nico Alvarez can see home again, and home feels ready to welcome Nico Alvarez back.
Elias binds this path, so the return of Nico Alvarez and Tia Ramira remains safe and unbroken.
Don Sereno prefers this song ends before any guard demands an encore with paperwork.
The bridge holds now, but only until the final bell of dawn. Nico Alvarez and Tia Ramira must cross quickly. Nico Alvarez will never forget this city of bones and light. Tia Ramira thanks every spirit here for guarding family when stubbornness walked too far. Abuela Rosita will keep the melody ready in case Nico Alvarez ever visits again on purpose.
Don Sereno expects front row seats if Nico Alvarez ever retells this adventure with music.
Doña Maravilla is honored that living courage and dead wisdom met here tonight.
Elias wishes Nico Alvarez and Tia Ramira gentle mornings and long memories.
Nico Alvarez really did go there and came back.
Tia Ramira understands now that the dead walk closer than stubborn minds once believed.
Don Sereno has found a new song, one about a child who argued with death and won.
Abuela Rosita knows that somewhere, a living ant sings the same melody with gratitude. Some stories must remain half-whispered, so magic keeps breathing.
Nico Alvarez promises to chase adventure again, but only with respect for every bridge between worlds.
Tia Ramira will keep telling this story, so future children remember that love is the strongest gate of all.